Everybody, I'm Koby Campbell along with my co-host Konner Barron and Firebaugh, and welcome back to our show, Are You Serious? Once again, to start off, we're going to break down some MLB performances. What did you think? Let's start with that Yankees-A's game.
Mm-hmm. The Yankees looked great. Absolutely. I mean, that Red Sox-Yankee series, whoever wins that to me is going to win the World Series.
Really?
The NL this year, I think, is weaker. The Dodgers don't have what it takes. Their pitching always gives out. The Brewers are pretty good. I'll say the Brewers are going to get to the World Series. But I just think Red Sox, Yankees, whoever wins that series is going to win. The Red Sox were incredible all year. Absolutely. Yankees, they had 100 wins and still got a wild card spot. That's rare to happen in the MLB.
Right. You know who I think is going to win the World Series?
Who do you think, Kobe?
The Atlanta Braves said no one ever. No, they're going to get swept.
No.
Browning knows it too. Connor, what are some takeaways you had maybe?
I mean, the Yankees, they're just power hitters. I mean, they were
fun. They're fun to watch.
If they can keep doing that, it's going to be a fun playoffs. Postseason,
for sure.
I mean, I like to see the Red Sox win again. I'd also like to see the Brewers win.
I like the Dodgers,
That'd be
too.
Interesting.
Keep grinding the Dodgers.
I don't know about the Dodgers.
I feel bad, though, because we didn't even mention the Rockies. They're just kind of out there. I feel bad for them. We didn't even mention them.
They can't win on the road.
Nope.
All right, so.
Well, they won at Wrigley for the wild card, so they can win on the road.
That's true.
That is true. Hey, Rock. Yeah, we all thought that was going to be rough for them.
Yeah,
traveling back to back time zones, but they got it done. Next up, we know you need some last-minute fantasy tips, so.
You got your starter, sit him and sleep him for the week.
Always.
Kobe, hit us.
My sleeper, another guy in maybe 10 to 16 team leagues. You might not need him in less than that. You have a lot of good players, but keep your eye on this guy. Tyler Eifert is going to be out for a while with a broken ankle. He was on my team, so who did I go to pick up? C.J. Ujima, 6'5", 275-pound tight end, big-time red zone target. He's matching up against the Dolphins this week, who have struggled the past couple weeks, I think, defensively. He's going to be matched up with safety Rashad Jones, and he's missed. He hasn't played for maybe 2 or 3 weeks, so he might be rusty. So I think knowing A.J. Green, how he's playing out of his mind right now, they're gonna be focusing on him. So I look for C.J. Ujima to get a lot of looks out of that tight end spot. Might even split out. I think he's gonna have a big day.
All right, my sit-in for this week is Matthew Stafford. I mean, you might want to say, he's going against the Packers defense. He should throw for 300 yards.
Of course.
Here's a little stat about the Packers defense. They're number 1 in third down and outs.
Are they?
That means he's going to be off the field. Aaron Rodgers going to be tossing around that pigskin. You can see on the film right now. He threw 4 interceptions against the Jets. The Jets are irrelevant. They should be playing in college football. That's another topic.
Okay.
But, I mean, this Packers defense, they pitched a shutout last week versus Josh Allen. I feel like they got some confidence building right now. Clinton Dix has 3 interceptions in the last 3 games. That's going to be huge. I feel like he might struggle a little bit.
I do agree with the Matt Stafford. Who's the stardom?
My stardom? Y'all going to hate me for this.
I am.
Patrick Mahomes. The dude has performed in every single game, and this week is not going to be any different.
I don't know, man.
The dude can perform.
Yeah?
Yeah. Tyreek Hill going to be covered by Jalen Ramsey.
Jalen Ramsey.
Blah, blah.
Come on, you're playing the best defense in football.
It don't matter.
He hasn't really played against
the
that
dude is gonna go off.
Yet.
I'm just saying.
Who all has he gone? L.A. and Denver, I guess.
They're going to pass for us.
They have Von Miller. Who did they? The Steelers. They're disgusting. He's played good. I'm not taking anything away.
Exactly. That's the thing. Is like he has the confidence to play against the good
But
team.
this is going to be the game where he really.
He threw a left-handed pass.
I get that. Okay. I get that.
He
played really good.
I know.
But I'm saying this is the complete game. He's going to have to play a complete game this time.
I think he will.
Jags are no fluke. And you think he's going to play a complete game?
Yes, he will.
I don't know, man.
Is he going to pick yet?
No.
I didn't even he's going to pick this week, guaranteed.
He might throw a pick, but still.
It's my bad. I think
he's going to have plenty of touchdowns and yards to cover it.
We'll talk about that game later, though. That's one of our pick'em games.
True. Good point.
Next up, with the NBA preseason starting this week, we're going to give you our little expectations and takes on the preseason and the NBA regular season. Okay. Brian, what do you think about this?
So, you know how I'm all about Devin Booker and how the Suns, but I watched them play the other day. They looking like they should play in the G League. They looking
It's preseason.
bad.
It's preseason.
They almost lost to a team from Australia, boys.
It's fine. Let them get in their
Boys,
groove.
that is bad.
Devin Booker wasn't playing, was he?
No, he wasn't because he's out.
He's out with the hand surgery, yeah. So.
They only won by 10.
Okay, but those guys, I mean, they have 8.
I get they're playing young.
Let them get some chemistry.
I get they're playing young players right now, but still, It's not looking good for them. It's just not. I mean,
Okay. I think two teams that I say keep your eye on. Knicks in the East. The East is terrible. And they got Porzingis coming back. I've always loved Tim Hardaway Jr. Kevin Knox. He might do something big. And I think do they still have Trey Burke?
They still got Ron Baker, the shot.
Ron Baker, yeah. Let me lick my contact and put it in my eye.
hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, hey, I'm not blaming him. He's a beast. But my other team, the Dallas Mavericks, a sleeper. I'm not saying they're gonna make the playoffs. They could maybe. I don't think they will. But that's me and Browning were talking about it. If Luka plays well, Dennis Smith, and then you have Harrison Barnes too. And they have pieces on that team DeAndre Jordan now. I'm telling you, keep your eye on the Mavs. Like they could creep up on that 9 and then maybe get to the 8. I don't see it. I don't know if I really see it happening, but that's a team that for sure coming up in the years coming is gonna be a playoff team if those guys develop in the right way. What do you think?
My team that they're good right now.
Okay.
But I feel like they're gonna take a huge step up this year, and that's the Milwaukee Bucks.
The Milwaukee Bucks.
I mean, Giannis has been working with Kobe all summer long.
Yeah.
That's my mentality. He's got all that.
Okay.
You see those pictures of him getting jacked, But Mike Budenholzer, the coach, their new coach,
him.
He's an offensive mind and defensive mind. He's got everything, and he's going to help out Giannis. I feel like Thon Maker, who's kind of like been a player that was a 6th overall pick. I feel like he's going to take a step up this year.
Thon Maker, yeah.
Most improved.
Him or De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox is looking good too.
The Kings are going to be fun to watch.
Who's a player you guys want to watch this year?
Player I want to watch for a big year? I want to say De'Aaron Fox still. I mean, somebody on that Kings team hopefully takes a step. The Kings have been gross for the past couple of years. I don't even know a player I really want to watch. I mean, I know the teams, but I do one player I want to watch. Obviously, we all want to see Gordon Hayward. I just want to see how is he going to take them to that next level? Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I can't really tell right now if he looks the same. I mean, I want to see in a real game, of course, but.
Well, then he's only playing like 8-10 minutes in the preseason.
Right. But still, that's something to keep your eye on. I really want him to do good. I think he could take the Celtics to that next level.
I want to see John Wall take another step,
Wizards are gross. But that's that. Coming up, as always, we're going to give our picks. I have to think about what the score is right now. I'm almost positive I'm still in the lead. But we'll give you those picks coming up. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
If you're looking for a good book, or maybe a movie that you've been wanting to see, visit the Rose Hill City Library. Located at 306 North Rose Hill Road, open from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., Monday through Thursday. It's closed on Friday and Sunday, but it is open on Saturday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Go visit today.
AJ Taylor, reporter, Channel 7 News.
Hey, we're back. Our records are now for getting to our picks. I'm in the lead at 9-7. Had a rough week. We'll bounce back. What are you at?
I'm 8-8, 500.
500. He's right on. He's coming up on me. It's not going to happen, though, I don't think. What you got?
6-10,
Hey.
3-1 week last week.
All right,
Yes, sir.
So we got our pick'em games. First up, let's go Texas, Oklahoma. I mean, a rivalry game, of course, but
Neutral.
anything can happen.
It's at a neutral site, too.
It's a neutral site, too. Anybody want to be interesting? Who you got?
Oklahoma.
Can't.
Kyler Murray's going to light them up still. Texas isn't doing bad this year. They're ranked, but Oklahoma, they're looking good. They're looking like, for sure, I think they're already in the playoffs. I think they're in because I think they're going to go undefeated in Big 12 play. They're looking like a good team this year.
You got Connor.
Oklahoma. I mean, Tom Herman has the Texas Longhorns on the right step, I feel like Oklahoma this year, they got a great offense, maybe better than last year.
Texas University. I'm going to switch it up. I'm going Texas. I hear, man. I'm groaning in the back. Hey, they've looked really good. I saw Oklahoma struggled against, was that Army?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they struggled against Army, so if Texas can keep it up, it's that neutral site. And they struggled at home, too. So I want to see what Kyler Murray can do in this big-time rivalry game at a neutral site. There's going to be no home field advantage or none of that. So you guys got Oklahoma. I'm going hook 'em. Ooh, missed that up. Hook 'em horns. So what's the next game?
LSU at Florida.
LSU at Florida.
Connor, who you going?
Hey,
Okay.
here, baby.
Whoa.
In the swamp, they're gonna win.
They're gonna win easily.
Not easily. No.
Brian, who you got? You want me to go? I'll go and I'll
Yeah, because I need more. I need a second.
LSU, come on. Last time they went against Auburn, I said, hey, LSU, the same way they went into Miami and knocked off the Hurricanes, to get that U out of here, baby. Went into Auburn, beat Auburn too. They're gonna do that same thing when they go into Florida. They're clamping those gator jaws shut. Come on, they're locked. No, it's gonna be over. LSU, like I said, on the road, they've been fantastic this year. They've been magnificent. All the big words you can think of. Who you got, Brian?
I'm going to go Connor. I'm going to go with the Gators.
What?
I'm going to go with the Gators.
So we're both different. Okay.
I like them. You know, LSU on the road. Ed Orgeron's a great coach, but Florida, it's the Swamp. The Swamp's one of the best atmospheres.
We've seen how the Tigers have persevered this year. They got. Okay, next up, we're going to the NFL. We got Jacksonville at Kansas City. We were talking about it earlier. Brian, we've already heard you talk about it a little bit. Connor, who you got and why?
Jacksonville.
Jacksonville, of course.
Automatic. That's my NFL or Super Bowl pick out of the AFC.
Right.
I mean, Bortles has taken a step up, especially with Fournette out.
Mm-hmm.
He's looked good.
I
figured he would struggle.
I told you he's breaking out. First episode of the year, I think I said Bortles is breaking out this year.
Without Fournette, I figured he'd be struggling, but he's really stepped it up. And I mean, the Chiefs' defense isn't anything special, and I feel like Mahomes is going to struggle this week. Every good star quarterback struggles at least 1 week, and this is his week.
You ready for this?
Okay.
As much as I like Patrick Mahomes,
Oh,
he's
really?
not going to be able to outscore the Jacksonville Jaguars.
But he's your stardom still?
He's still my stardom. He's just not going to outscore him. As you said, Blake Bortles is ridiculous this year, but he's going to win the battle. It's going to be a QB battle.
Who's going to win the battle?
He said Patrick Mahomes is going to win the battle.
Patrick Mahomes is going to win the battle, but the Jaguars are going to win the game.
Really?
I like that take.
Okay, well, like he was going with the Chiefs, I was going to be different. But I have to go with the Jaguars too, obviously. Come on, you heard what Jalen Ramsey said. This is not a Tyreek Hill is good, but he made it as a return specialist. Come on,
he's not a receiver.
He's a receiver. Don't get me wrong. He's probably gonna make Pro Bowl as a receiver this year. He's deservingly so. He's a monster. But I mean, that defense, man. You got Telvin Smith, Jalen Ramsey. You got pieces like
AJ Bouye.
Yeah, I mean, and those guys are locking up the biggest. The way they did Tom Brady. I mean, it's ridiculous the way that they are performing. Blake Bortles and no Leonard Fournette. You have T.J. Yeldon and Corey Grant in the backfield. Those it's not the same as Leonard Fournette. So I do think the Jaguars are going to end up pulling this one out. And Kansas City, too. I think it's going to be a great game. I think it's going to be the best game of the week.
Mm-hmm. All right, Vikings, the Eagles.
Okay.
Connor, I'm going to go to you first.
Once again, you first, Connor. Set the table.
I mean, really want to go with the Eagles right now because I hate the Vikings.
Right.
But the Vikings are going to win this game.
Okay,
I mean, they came back after the Rams and they looked good. I mean, if they played that way against any other team in the NFL, most likely they'd win. It's just the Rams are dominant right now. But Kirk Cousins is looking good. He's one of the best passers in the league right now. If they can get this run game going, they got a chance.
Ryan, you go next this time. You got.
I gotta say the Vikings, bro.
Vikings?
The Vikings looking good. Connor said it. They looking good. They're looking good. Since that tie with the Packers, they've looked pretty dang good still.
Except Buffalo.
Except Buffalo, yeah. That was. We'll put that one in the side bin for later.
Are you okay? It's gonna be a fun week for the Pick'ems because I'm going with the Eagles. I'm going with the Eagles at home. The Super Bowl champions, Carson Wentz. He's looked really. He's looked good for coming back in injury. I think he's starting to get back into that groove. I like the Eagles, man. Nelson Aguilar, your guy, but
he let me down that week, man. He's not my guy anymore.
He's not your guy anymore.
No.
Okay. Carson Wentz, still that defense is good. Jalen Mills, Malcolm Jenkins. He's everywhere, and it's at
Philadelphia.
And it's at home.
Make a financial field.
But Eagles, it's gonna be a fun week of picks. I think I'm gonna end up going 4-0 again, hopefully. But
You're ridiculous. Are you serious?
I am serious. But we'll be right back with Sports in Rose Hill. Stay tuned.
Have you ever had the need for teeth whitening? Rose Hill General and Cosmetic Dentistry is the place to go. Tip to tooth, they can take care of it. They have been in the Wichita community for over 40 years. Dr. Troilo has 39 years of experience in dentistry. Amazing, caring, helpful, and communicative, says one valued customer. Very nice people and good at what they do. Been coming here since I was in school. The office hours include Monday at 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., Tuesday 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Wednesday 7 a.m. to 6 p.m., Thursday 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., and Friday 7 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Hi, I'm Austin Graham. You should watch The Fake News, the new sketch comedy show from Rocket Production, which will
All right, we back. My bad. I got caught up in myself.
my gosh.
Tonight, got football at Mulvane. You guys beat Independence
5-1 last night.
5-1 last night in cross country
Is that Goddard
at,
tomorrow?
at Goddard Saturday. These are my co-hosts, Konner Barron and Brian Firebaugh. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys Tuesday. See you there.